Well, hello there everyone and welcome to my kitchen. I'm so glad that you stopped by today because I have made pie. Yeah, I've made Dolly Parton's butterscotch pie. I saw this recipe on Pinterest and I just had to make it. And I'm excited to share it with you. So let's dive right in and get started because it's that time to get cooking. So the first thing I'm going to do is make a pecan crust. I'm going to place 1 3/4 of a cup of pecans into my food processor. Then I'm going to add 3 tablespoons of brown sugar, and I'm going to give a good pinch of salt. Then I'm going to add 3 tablespoons of butter. And I softened it in the microwave. Some of it melted, but that's okay. Okay, then I'm going to pour my pecan mixture into a 9-inch pie plate, and I have lightly greased it with some nonstick spray. All right, I'm going to press it down, making sure that it comes up the sides. All right, then bake in a 375-degree oven for about 10 to 15 minutes. All right, so while my crust is in the oven, I'm going to make the butterscotch filling. All right, so to a bowl, I'm going to add 1 cup of brown sugar, 2 tablespoons of flour, and I'm also going to add 2 tablespoons of cornstarch and 1/4 teaspoon of salt. All right, then I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of melted butter and 2 egg yolks. All right, then I'm going to transfer the bowl to a pot. This is like a double boiler. All right, next I'm going to add 3/4 of a cup of sweetened condensed milk, but I'm going to gradually add it. I'm going to add a little bit at a time, stirring as I add it. All right, this has been cooking for about 5 minutes or so. You just want to make sure the sugars are good and dissolved. Then I'm going to add 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. I'm going to turn off the heat. And I'm going to transfer this into my pie shell. My pie crust is done, so I'm just going to pour this butterscotch filling into my pie. So after I took my pie crust out of the oven, I turned the temperature down to 300, and now I'm going to put the pie back in the oven and let it bake for about 15 minutes. All right, I just took the pie out of the oven. Now I'm going to let it cool completely before I cut into it. All right, so it is the moment I have been waiting for. It is time to cut into this pie. Okay, it is the moment of truth. It is time for the taste test. That is delicious. I love the crunch of the pecan crust, and that is smooth and creamy. Butterscotch goodness. Well, that is a keeper. Well, thank you all so much for watching. Have a wonderful day. God bless, and as always, I will see you soon with more delicious recipes.